demonstrated unwavering leadership and dedication to the cause of the missing and identified person. This award continues to stand as one of the highest honors in the field, recognizing those whose work has had a lasting, profound impact on countless lives. As I watched the selection process unfold, I was struck by the remarkable caliber of nominees this year. If individually, we have the honor of being considered are some of the most dedicated, compassionate, hardworking people I've had the privilege of knowing. Nonetheless, one individual stood out for their exceptional career and their steadfast commitment to making a meaningful and long-lasting difference in our communities. To present this year's award, I'm pleased to introduce a longtime passionate peer, committee member, and dear family friend of the awardee, Chuck Heurich.
As tall as Jason. Good morning, everybody. As Jason said, my name is Chuck Heurich. A number of you in the crowd might know me in my professional role. I have to tell you I'm here as a civilian because the Department of Justice is on a travel freeze. So I came out because I felt it was incredibly important to make this award because I was the person that nominated Todd for the award. And Todd Matthews has been a big factor in the missing and unidentified community for many, many years. And unfortunately, we lost him on January 3rd of 2024. I met Todd in somewhere around 2008, and he was on the podium at a missing persons conference in Baltimore that was hosted by the University of North Texas. And as soon as he started to talk, I call it to this day, I call it Todd's Tennessee twang. He just had this accent that struck you, and he spoke about his passion, and you can read in the program and on the app about all of the things he's done. I'm not gonna relive and re-talk about all that, but his passion was immediately apparent. And at that time, he actually had just been the parent, albeit for a very short time, of the missing son. His son Dylan was in a car accident, and he was speaking about this, and they went to the hospital, and he wasn't at that hospital. So for a very short time, Todd was able to be in that position of having a family member that was missing. And his passion even before that was apparent. He's widely credited with being the first person to ever solve an unidentified human remains case using the internet. And if you met Todd walking down the street in Las Vegas, which you probably wouldn't because he doesn't like Las Vegas, you wouldn't think of these words: trailblazer, innovator, podcaster, actor. But Todd was all of those. Through his career in advocating for the missing and unidentified, he had an unusually remarkable ability to connect with families. And that was why he was such a valuable member of the NAMUS team, and actually was part of the team that created NAMUS. So a lot of us wouldn't be sitting here in this room right now. This conference might not be as big as it is today, if not for Todd Matthews. Innovator, trailblazer, podcaster, actor, but most importantly, Todd was a son, a brother, a father, a husband, a grandfather, and most importantly to me, a dear friend. I miss him every day. I listen to his podcast so I can just hear his voice, because it reminds me of the good times we had working on NAMUS and some of the fun we had and some of the challenges that he helped overcome with that program. So I'm here, and I'm humble, and I'm honored, and I'm privileged to be able to present this year's Distinguished Service Award to Todd Matthews, to his wife Lori, and his son Devin. I'd like to bring them up.
I'm definitely not a public speaker. First, our family would like to extend our heartfelt thanks to Chuck and the organization for recognizing Todd's contributions. While we mourn his loss, we also celebrate his life contributions. This award is not just a symbol of his accomplishments, but is also a reminder of the impact one person can make. Thank you all for honoring him today, and may we carry forward his legacy with pride and continue to make a difference just as he did. Thank you.